So you can see Catalina still right there, a bird flying by. It's a pelican. The blood red skies. And you got Catalina off the tip of Palos Verdes there. This is the only third Earth I've been to where you can see Catalina from the Redondo Pier, where I'm at right now. This PV has got a long, thin nose on that one. This water was flat, like a lake. The tide wasn't coming this way, it was going out towards the sea because the wind was coming from the other direction. It was ice cold, not Santa Ana's. That's how it was there. The water was flat, but the little front there was going the opposite direction, not coming in from the west to east like we got here, you know. That's true. And I did a video, you can see it. All the seagulls, thousands of them lined up there in the ocean at night. That's where they slept at night. They didn't know where to go. They were just floating in the water there. Yeah. It's really strange. And Tara needs to quit attacking my toes right now. I'm not going to put up with it. You know, you're going to be punished to the full extent if you don't stop. So please stop that, Tara. I don't want to be in pain because of you, right? It's called assault with a deadly weapon, and so many charges of it, you could be spending life in prison, so I would recommend not doing it. And worse, you know. Well, you're the one that's claimed you're doing it all along, and you do it, because then you stop when I ask you to stop, you often stop, so in other words, don't do it. Don't make me beg you, just don't do it. You see me attacking you, okay? Up here. And these are maybe communication, mini cell things for communication, radio, communication of some sort, or backup batteries possibly. So these little plastic things, I'm not sure. Or sirens that go off in an emergency, something like that, emergency things. Don't know. The horseshoe. That's where the sea lions were floating. It's like a lake. You can see the bottom of the ocean there, and it seemed to be 8 foot deep, and they're flopping on their back. The sea lions, like, help us, you know. It's really, there's no energy on that earth, like it all had been gone, because what's happening, the nuclear power plants that they're hiding on the ground now, these mini ones are building, because it's like free energy. Once you have it built, it does its own thing. You just collect the money. They're making billions a year off it. So people don't know that they're there, and they're hiding them. But like where I'm from, the big nuclear plants, like at Fort MacArthur Air Force Base and stuff, all the big countries have them since Hiroshima and all that. Since Pearl Harbor was bombed, all the big countries have big power plants. And there's no way to store nuclear safely. You have a meltdown if you don't get rid of the excess. So what they have to do is they pump it straight up in the atmosphere. It's putting holes in our ozone layer and making it unsafe, because the ozone layer protects us from the solar radiation from the sun. It'll put holes in your skin. So basically, these mini ones are doing, they make too much too. All of them do. There's no safe way to contain it. They can't pump it straight up in the air because they have them underground. So what are they doing? they're pumping it down into the earth, into the soil. On all these places, people don't even know they're there. I just know these things. And, when you pump it into the soil, they're pumping it. They've been doing it for years now. Some places longer than others. Pumping it into the soil. Well, it's all starting to come up now, killing off all insects and all that in the dirt, all the animals, people on Earth here, make it so they can no longer have babies, and people start dying off. All the wildlife, sea life, seeping into the ocean, everything. I mean, it's a disaster stuff that's going to end mankind if it's not stopped. They don't care if they're making billions a year. They can't turn that down, and all of life is not going to exist if they keep. So it all has to be shut down, or we're all doomed. And that's why you don't see these power plants behind the whale wall and so forth pumping out smoke, because they don't do anything. They just sit there now because real power is being made underground with nuclear power plants that no one knows about. They're pumping it in the soil. It's coming back to the animals, the sea life, the plants, the humans, the food, the water, the ocean, everything. Killing off the ocean species, everything is wiping out life as we know it. So it all has to be dismantled, but it's dangerous to dismantle. But when I get the power that's due to me, I can dismantle it all safely everywhere throughout the world, and no one has to worry. That's what I could do rather than these guys sitting around smoking meth pipes with what they're doing with the power. So I'm basically here to save mankind. It's not a joking manner, you know? This is real stuff, you know? So yeah. Laser advertisers thing. It basically uses lasers to send the messages in there. You can program so it says stuff and all that. It's laser messaging. Pretty cool. This is Dolphin Boy. You might have heard of him. He rides with twins. Pretty cool. No, I'm good, but I think this is cool. I'm just doing a little video of it. He looks pretty cool. Thank you. This is cool. This is where you get your pearls from. Settings, precious stones. Nice girl there. Now they got some cool stuff. It looks like it's coming in from the heavens. The pearl, on this shell there. It's pretty cool. So, see, I'm the good guy in this whole thing. Here's my song, Queen. Doesn't really know the vocals properly. The band, I guess, I don't really have it all together. So.
Alright, we need a break. Let's do one more set.
I'm not sure what band this is. It's not Led Zeppelin band, I guess.